Hi world, it's 11:15 on the 26th of May. There's a Mercury-Venus-Jupiter conjunction in the sky at the moment, and the moon, as I speak, is exactly opposite the pair of these. So there's a lot of Gemini-Sagittarius axis in the sky as I speak, and this is bringing up issues around transparency, truth and honesty. I know in terms of the bigger picture as well, the stuff that's been going on in recent weeks is very, very symptomatic of this. Once again, religion is rearing its ugly head. In Britain, there's been a recent it's not a terrorist, it's a criminal outrage where two people of one religious faith went and killed another soldier. As soon as I heard this, I thought, right, most people are either going to go into the gory detail and be outraged, or they're going to switch off. And those that switched off did so because they can't deal with it. They don't like it, they don't understand it, or they just don't want to know. I looked at this and I thought, something's not right here. Straight away, I thought there's something not right here. The people who did a murder in broad daylight then just stood around. They weren't drugged, they weren't drunk, they boasted about what they did. Something's not right. And I'm constantly on the lookout for subversion. And it seems to me that what better time, with the full moon square Neptune, with the Uranus-Pluto square, with the world in torment, what better time to create further public hysteria by a religious outrage? And it seems to me that religion is fast becoming the whipping boy for everyone to get angry about. Whether it be Roman Catholic priests abusing children, Roman Catholic priests 400 years ago burning astrologers, whether it be Islamic fundamentalists shooting people in their own countries or macheteing people in their own countries, whether it be Christian right-wing American fundamentalists burning Qurans. All of this is becoming more and more extreme, and it does seem that when things come to an extreme, that it's because the centre ground is being lost. I was speaking to an Italian client yesterday, and she was commenting to me on how similar this current time seems to the time of the rise of fascism in the very early 1930s, and indeed the astrological similarities are powerful, the Uranus-Pluto square. The only fundamental difference is that now we have a global communication and intelligence and compassion can be shared. Neptune is in Pisces, its own sign. It's dissolving a lot of old faiths, beliefs. Pisces is the sign that's been associated with Christianity. But it's not just Christianity, it's the whole concept of religion. Only in the last 2,000 years has religare, ligament, binding, tying down, religion, only has that become a dominant force. And I am suggesting now that literally within the space of my lifetime, bearing in mind the population is more than trebled since I've been alive, so is the technology, so is the spirituality. I'm suggesting that only now are we, as a species, entering a mature enough space where we no longer need religion. We no longer need to believe in some all-seeing power that has governance over our spiritual well-being. But religion is dead. Close the churches, close the mosques, close the synagogues, turn them into community centres. We know we are too intelligent now. We're passing out of the need for imposed religious structure. As individuals, we all have responsibility, and we are all governed by our own conscience, not some imposed morality. And with Neptune in Pisces, and with the Uranus-Pluto square, I am seeing the end of organised, conventional religion as we've grown to understand it, and the growth of much more healthy self-development, self-empowerment techniques. Of course, as religion ends, and particularly with the Uranus-Pluto square, so fundamentalism on the extremes will rise. And there will be corresponding acts of intensity and extremism. And this will go on for another few years. This will pass out as religion dies and becomes much less of an influence and much more of a cult thing as we get into the end of the 20-teens and the start of the 2020s. Before the end of my life, I think religion will cease to be such a force, and humanity will go through the greatest sense of self-conscious revelation and revolution that they've ever had. I can't wait. What a privilege to be alive at this time. Okay, Sunday sermon over. Catch you later. Bye.